Hello everyone, I'm Melody here. I just wanted to share a few layouts with you that I've done over the last month. This is the first one. It's called So New, So Sweet. It's just one of the newborn pictures of Kaylin. This is my favorite background paper, this dotted paper, and I actually backed it on a cream piece of basil and I stitched around it, which you can see the zigzag there. This is my title. I actually used two of the manufacturer strips, which you can kind of see running behind the title and behind the photo here, and then there's another one at the bottom around the other embellishment clusters. There you go, you can see the other one. And also on all of my, I think I've said this before, on all of my layouts I try to put the age of the kids on there, and it shows 1 week is how old Kaylin was. And then if I don't have the date on the front of it, I just handwrite it on the back of the layout so I can kind of keep track of them. Alright, here's the second one. This one's called Baby Love, and this red piece of paper actually already had the stitching on it, so I didn't add the stitching. But I did back it on a piece of blue polka dot paper just to kind of give it a little bit of a pop. I think this was a wedding paper, so I wanted to make it a little bit more playful. You can see I used a couple different things here. Hearts were the reoccurring element, and I have different tags and stickers layered. And I added that cream piece of paper kind of as a vertical element. And down here, the love was already stitched in the paper. I just added baby to it and made the title Baby Love. And this is the final embellishment cluster up in the right corner. All right. The third layout I have here is called Summer Fun, and this is just Kaylin and I being goofy in the parking lot at Panera one day that for lunch. And this is a Heidi Swap Invisibles paper. I think I've had it for probably 4 or 5 years, and I tried to mist it and it totally did not work. I didn't wait for the ink to dry, so I ended up flipping the paper around to cover up all the smeared parts and put my photos and embellishment over it. I just kind of have a wide range of papers I've used here, and I used a lot of different things in the left corner. Alright, this is the fourth layout. It's called Happy Day, and this is the day that Ernest and I got married on 10/28/06. So, and I just used this blue paper. I had completed the layout and I ended up going back and taking everything off and stamping these starburst on the back because it just looked too plain. And I did it in I tried a silver ink, but it didn't show up, so I ended up doing it in a gray ink. And I just tested that ink on the back of the paper before I put it on the front. And I tore the paper that the photo and mat are on to kind of give it a little bit more dimension. And that May Your Lives Be Filled with Love and Laughter is actually a vellum sticker that I backed on a piece of white cardstock to make it stand out. Alright, this layout is called a Summer Pool Boy. Kaylin loves going to the pool, so we spend a lot of our summer days at the pool. Okay, so here I love to do the yellow paper for some reason. I'm really into it right now, so I like to use that, and I thought this was a perfect photo for that, being that it's a bright summery day. You can see here I kind of did my embellishments along an angle, a diagonal going from the top left to the bottom right, and then I added my journaling up here on the right side of the photo here, of the layout rather. And I kind of separated my areas with little strips of either border stickers or border strips. You can kind of see those. I wanted it to be fun and bright, and I like this this tag, so I pulled my colors from that. Alright, and then the final layout here is Daddy's Boy, and I still need to put the date on here. I need to look it up to see when the photo was taken. But this is all about Ernest and Kaylin, and when he was younger especially, I was sick a lot and was out of work, and so we would spend a lot of time just walking around places. So this is a photo of us walking around the mall just one afternoon just to get out of the house. And Kaylin always wrote on Ernest's shoulder, so that's what my journaling is about. And again, I used that yellow paper from the last layout that you saw on the top with this blue polka dotted paper on the bottom. And I stamped father and son here with my journaling. I used a couple rub-ons. Alright, well that kind of finishes up. I have one last photo here, but if you need details on the supplies I use, go to www.designbymelody.com for a full list of supplies and also a blog post. Thank you!